Okay, I'm recording now. I don't think I was recording before, yeah. Okay, so we're at Ward Lake. We'll go back here and start over here. And Ward Lake's about 10 miles from our house. And you can see the frozen lake there. It's got ice on it. And here is one of the shelters. There's 3 major shelters here with fireplaces. You throw some logs in there and get a big fire, and even when it's cold in the wintertime, it's nice here. So, and in the summertime, you can swim here. There's a little beach, and so it's a nice place. So anyway, this is there's a picnic table there for when people want to come in the summertime. It's about a 2-mile walk, and kind of looks like the trail doesn't. Looks like I don't need my cleats. Looks like I can take off my cleats. Yeah, I'm gonna take off my cleats, so I'm gonna stop this. Okay, just give up the cleats here. Just carry them in my hand here because I won't go into my pockets without tearing up my tote. So, Ward Lake, this park here is Ward Lake Park. It's got RVs over across, spots over across the other side of the lake. We'll see those. It was built in the 1930s during the Great Depression. I think it was a works project, and it's been a mainstay of Ketchikan recreation for all these years. And it's actually in the last 25 years come to life here, in that the pulp mill, which is down the way about 2.5, 3 miles from here, for 40 years spewed out all kinds of pollution and air pollution and what have you. And so the environment around here suffered a little bit. Trees were brown, but it's all come back. They shut down the pulp mill and the environmental impacts changed. And so and here probably the camera's getting blinded by the sun. This is the brightest day we've had in a long time. And here's the path going up that the dogs. Come on, Violet. And so you're now, oops, in the summertime we get lots of ducks and wildlife, and people bring their canoes and put it on the lake, and we get salmon in this lake, and I think there's several different types of fish. So it's good to see the path is totally clean. To get to the parking lot is another matter, but this is pretty cool. And you can see this is a delightful path through the forest, and with the sun filtering through the trees really makes for very nice hiking conditions. Temperature is about 38 degrees. I'm operating, I might have to put on my gloves here. My hands are getting a little chilly. Holding on to the gimbal with my camera. So this is the first time I've had my camera out since I think January 14th, which we're in 2018 now. And today is the 2nd of March. So it's been a month and a half since I've been able to use my camera because the weather's been so terrible. Either the trails have been so icy that you won't want to be walking holding the camera. And most of the time in the last month and a half when I walk the trails, I put cleats on the bottom of my shoes, and then I have a couple professional walking sticks that make it safe for me to walk even in the iciest conditions with cleats and 2 walking sticks, one in each hand. Pretty well guarantees that I'm not going to fall. But then again, I don't have any hand to hold on to the camera. Okay, now we're up a little bit higher here, and you can see the ice. And here comes somebody here. Hi, how's it going?
Well, how are you today?
Good. Is that your dog? All right, come on, guys. That looks like a nice dog. Okay. Come on. No, 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 no. What's wrong with you? Oh, hey, would you get over here? No.
Got yourself a heck of a guard dog there.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
All right. How are you?
Good. I'm getting my unit and there we go. Okay, so we're back in business here. And the person up that just passed us up, he has a young lab, and my oldest female here, Sunflower, the blonde one, she is kind of a feisty little thing. Although if any of those dogs ever showed aggression towards her, she would turn her tail and come running to me. So all of that bluster is nothing but a fake, trying to fake the other dog out. So, going through some heavy canopy area where the trees are blocking the sun, so it's a little darker. So, this is a lake that's fed by a bigger lake up the mountain. Connell Lake, I think, is a lake that feeds this lake. And here's another view of the lake. And here's the river that goes it down to the ocean. The ocean's about 2 miles from here. So this river, we'll go across the river. And anyway, this now I'm going to see if I can put on a glove here. I'm going to turn this off a second. Okay, we're back online here, and I got a glove on so my hands aren't cold. And I was able to get my cleats in my pocket, so we're a little bit more equipped for the weather. It was 38 degrees at my house. Maybe it's colder here. I didn't look at the thermometer on the truck when we drove in, so I have a suspicion that it's only about 35 degrees here, which or maybe even colder than that. So holding on to a aluminum gimbal for my camera. Whoops. Gotta get back in sync here. Okay. So anyway, we're in the sun here. Oh, that feels good, the sun. Yeah, I have a feeling the temperature actually closer to like 33 or 34. So now we see the river coming out of the lake and flowing down to the sea. And this is a salmon stream, so the salmon come up from the ocean up this river in the fall, and they spawn. And they spawn in the various tributaries that feed into this lake that go up to Connell Lake. So it's quite a fairly sizable salmon run here. And it's gotten stronger since the pulp mill closed 25 years ago. Okay, here's the bridge that goes across. You can see it's a pretty safe bridge. And here's the stream going down. And here is the stream coming out of the lake. Okay, now we're going around the other side of the lake now. And this is the only snow I've seen on the trail, actually, right here. Not very bad, not very bad at all. Just got to be a little careful. But it's pretty well. You can walk without fearing slipping. And now we're in a canopy area so the sun isn't hitting. I have a lot of people come out in the morning and run this trail 2 or 3 times if they're runners, because it's such a beautiful setting. And there's a viewpoint here. We could go out and look at the viewpoint. Hey, Violet, come here, Violet. Come here, Sunflower. You can see how pretty it is. Some people walking by us here. Oh, come here, come here. Hey, Sunflower, get over here. What's wrong with you? Huh? What's wrong with you? You causing trouble? All right. Let's continue our walk. No, we're going this way. Going this way. Okay, come on. Come on, Violet. Pretty much this winter I've gone for a walk every chance I could get where the weather wasn't terrible. Which is most of the time I can get out even in between rainstorms or snowstorms or what have you. This is the first opportunity to see Ward Lake because it's pretty been snowed in up until a week or 2 ago. Well, you still could come here, but the road coming here would be pretty treacherous. But so you can see that the snow is off the trail, which makes it good. You don't have to use your cleats. So this lake has a couple indentations, so it's not perfectly round. So we're going around one of those arms of the lake, and we'll be hitting the campgrounds here where the RV spots are. Actually, Ketchikan has 3 very nice state parks that have RV spots in them that are used mainly by the locals now, since the ferry has gotten so expensive to bring an RV up here that only the very rich can afford it. And they tend not to come to little state parks, but we have 3 very, very nice state parks here. One of which is Settler City Park, that I have other videos of, that is closer to my house, only 5 miles from my house. So we go there most of the time for our walks, because I go on about a 3.5 mile walk there most of the time. Unless I'm afraid I'm going to get wet, in which case I only go on a 2 mile walk. So the last 30 days I've averaged I've walked 135 miles in 30 days. So that's between 4 and 5 miles a day on average, but some days a lot further than that, like 6 miles a day. And then some days not very much because I can't get out of the house. But I've decided that I need to do this every day to keep active, keep my weight down, and stay in shape. For my age, I'm in pretty good shape, I would say. So, during the warmer months, Linda comes with me on a lot of these walks, but she doesn't like to walk in the cold, even though we got clothes for it, but she prefers just to stay at home. And she's got a rowing machine and she exercises in our house. So here's another bridge over a tributary that feeds into the lake. This is just a little creek. There's a bigger creek up here that you'll see. Yeah, there's some snow on the trail, not much. The other trail I walk the most is that Lunch Creek Trail, and that has a lot of ups and downs and a lot of stairs. And when it's icy, you got to be really, really careful. Especially if the temperature gets above freezing, you got to fill the water on top of the ice. And it's really treacherous. However, with cleats and walking poles, pretty safe. Now here we're entering the state park, and you can see there's the road that comes in and it goes around here. And there's bear-proof containers because there's black bears here. So here's some of the campsites. Here's a lovely one right here on the edge of the lake. You don't have a perfect view. If you wanted the perfect one of the nice ones on the lake, here's one right here. Campsite. It's right on the lake. And you just back in and get a pretty sizable rig in here. And then you have a picnic table down below and a fire pit. And lots of privacy there. The spots are spaced generously. And in the summertime, this would be a very pretty place. However, you don't get a whole lot of sun there. There might be one of these other ones up here, like this one, that you might want to be in because you wanted more sun. And very seldom we get temperatures above 75 degrees here, so I would probably pick this one even if it's not quite as nice as the other one. Yeah, better be careful here. We got some ice. See the ice? Oops. All right. So you can see this one. This one gets some sun. Oops. Yeah, this campground, same idea. It has a picnic table, and it has not quite a big, but it's not as near as private as the other one. So, okay, come on, guys. So to get around the lake, you have to kind of take this little tour through the state park where the campsites are now. These are the campsites that are on the water. There's a whole bunch of them on the circle here. And here you can see in the wintertime they gate this all off so that people can't use it when it's in the wintertime. They don't want people stranded out here because we get a snowfall and nobody can use the park. So they close it. However, this part of the park is open, looks like. I'm not sure that this may be open all year here, this section. And there's nice spots right on the lake as well here. So, but you hardly ever see anybody here in the wintertime. Last year I did see somebody who had a camper here who looked like he was semi-permanent. And there is somebody up here. But they don't have a camper, they have a car. So maybe they're just here for the day. Okay. So this trail, there is a entrance road to the main campground here, right up here. There's a road that you come into the campground. So, I'm a low spot in the campground, so. Now there is a spot up here in about 5 minutes that will hit that, or 10 minutes maybe. Hi.
How you doing? That's
Good.
the wagon team up front, huh?
Yeah.
Careful, it's slick.
Yeah, the trail's pretty clear. This is the iciest spot of it. Yeah. Okay. So you got people walking both directions here. Now, all this stuff is north of town. South of town, I don't know what we got just south of town now. I haven't been there now. Here's some snow and ice. Be a little careful, but it's not too bad. It's mainly crunchy snow. Still cold enough so it's not dangerously slippery. So, some people who grew up in warm places like California don't know how to walk on snow, so they're a little scared of even this little bit of snow. But I grew up in Michigan, so I know how to walk on snow and ice. I very seldom fall. I see my scouts out there leading the way. Violet is very skittish about other dogs, and Sunflower is a little too bold. She tries to fake other dogs out that she's some type of force to be reckoned with, but in reality she would be a big coward the first time a dog crawled at her. So, okay. Here you can see where, whoops. Uh-oh. All right, you can see the lake. This is one of the indentations of the lake. And it forces the path up next to the entrance road that goes into the actual campground. This isn't the main entrance road, but okay. So we got a little bit more snow and ice here. But luckily it's not real treacherous. And now we'll get back to hard ground. And we don't have to worry. It's a little bit more right here. When the ice and snow is on flat ground, it's not near as dangerous as when it's on a slope or a steep slope, like at Lunch Creek, where you're constantly going up or down in a big way. So here's another vantage point of the lake. And in the summer and spring, there'd be ducks and birds all over the place here. Okay. Come on, sunflower. And here's a parking lot up here for people who want to come and park their car here for day picnics. Got picnic tables around the place. And there's a trailhead there that goes up toward one of the lakes that feed Ward Lake here. It's called Perseverance Trail. I took that a couple of years ago. Upper part of the trail is in real bad shape. The boards are all rotted. And it's on Muskegon, so you gotta be really careful. This way, sunflower. Sunflower, we're going this way. So there's a trail that goes, and that's quite a long trail. That's a 4-mile trail, I think, up there and 4 miles back. And I took that 2 years ago. And a lot of stair climbing on that when you're going up a mountain, essentially, and you get to a mountain lake, Connell Lake. And it's very, very nice. Might not be Connell Lake, might be a different lake, actually. And then there's another trail between this campground and a campground that's 2 miles up the road called Last Chance Campground. It's just a beautiful little campground along the river. And it's a delightful place. And so people with children want to have a camping experience with their kids. They don't have to drive very long, because this place right here is probably 10 miles out of town is all. Okay, so here's a view. Let's see. Here's a view of the lake. And we're on a bridge. And this is a river that goes up to the lake that you would get to on the Perseverance Trail. It's across the street. The trailhead is just across the road here. And then there's the trail I was telling you about before that goes between this campground and the next campground, which is called Last Chance Campground. That's a beautiful trail. And we walk that a lot in the summertime. Linda likes it because it's pretty flat without any huge stair steps. Alright, gotta be a little careful. The sun's starting to melt the ice there, so that becomes a little treacherous. Okay. Okay, so we're hitting some more snow, but not for long. And it's flat for the most part. Doesn't pose a lot of danger. Yeah, last year I was out here, it was 15 inches of snow. There's only a trail on the road where other four-wheel drive vehicles had come out. And so it's a 2-mile road from the main road to get here. And that was 15 inches of snow on it with just tire tracks in front of you. And so if you came up against a car coming the other direction, you were in big trouble. Luckily, I got to the campground here and then got back to the road and didn't encounter another vehicle. That would have really caused me a lot of trouble because you wouldn't have very many options other than to drive backwards for a mile, which is pretty hard to do. Okay, so we're getting close to the end of this trail. There's a couple of people up here taking pictures. And you can see the shelters over there, picnic shelters, and the lake. All right. Hi. I gotta do a little snow and ice here. Not bad. So anyway, this is pretty warm. The water's warm in the summertime. Not real warm, but a lot warmer than the ocean. So young kids enjoy swimming here over at the beach. And it's shallow. It doesn't drop off real fast, so it's a nice spot for young children. And lots of picnics out here, especially during the weekends and when the weather's nice. And again, we don't get too many temperatures above 75. Most of the time it's between 60 and 70 degrees here. So I try to wear my shorts as much as I can during the summer, but it's definitely not like Southern California or like Florida, where you're in your shorts all the time. And they have picnic tables up in the backwoods here, so there's lots of different spots for people. I'll get my thing. Around. Okay, we got our gimbal. It's hard to work the gimbal with gloves on. Anyway, this was my Christmas present this year. The nice little sports cam with a gimbal that's made for the camera. So it's really quite nice. And I have other videos I talked about the camera. I have many other trail videos I made with my cell phone or other sports cams, but ones that didn't have electronic stabilization or a gimbal, which is even better. Okay. Looks like somebody's having a picnic already. And I hear a fire going. Oh, and they got a dog. Oh, that's a nice dog. Okay. Okay, you guys just go by. Don't cause any trouble. Okay, we'll get over here. So again, here's the shelters. There's 3 shelters here with fireplaces. And you'd be surprised, you put a few logs on the fireplace and the roof holds the heat in and it's actually comfortable even when it's below freezing. So, quite nice. So here's the I think I'll stay on the mud here. Quite a few more people can't come here. I was only the second car. Here now there's 3, 6, 8 cars here now. I saw one up the way, so 9 cars. But during the summer, this parking lot's sometimes totally full. And they have a outhouse over there for facilities. They have doggy bags here. Okay, so there's the truck, which needs a bath very badly. Hasn't had any bath all winter. It's pretty. I'm gonna open it up here. It's on ice here, so I have to be real careful. Get away, guy. Alright. Alright, that ends it for today.